One day, I went on a safari with 5 of my closest friends. We camped next to a giant mountain in one of the deserts, without mentioning the country or specific location. We arrived late and set up our tents, arranged our seating, lit a fire, and cooked our food. We talked and joked around for a while before deciding to climb the mountain the next day. I was very excited and eager to climb the mountain right away, but everyone else wanted to rest from the journey. We sat for a while, and each person entered their own tent to sleep. I entered my tent, thinking about climbing and enjoying the silence. I tried to sleep but couldn't. Suddenly, I felt something shaking my tent from outside. I cautiously stepped out to see what was causing it. Strangely enough, everything stopped as soon as I stepped out. I looked around but saw nothing except the natural scenery. I thought one of my friends was playing a prank on me and dismissed it, thinking that I wasn't afraid. I went back into my tent and sat for a while when the shaking started again. This time I shouted loudly, assuming someone was shaking my tent. To my surprise, no one woke up or responded to my voice. Everyone was fast asleep. Feeling an eerie sensation and having an imaginary figure appear behind a withered tree, I spoke in a lowered voice, asking who was there. A young man emerged from behind the tree and spoke softly, saying he knew the secret and needed my help. He asked if I was ready to know the secret and assist him. The young man appeared handsome in front of me, leaving me lost in thought for a moment before he spoke again, asking if I was willing to know the secret and help him. I replied by asking who he was and where he came from, as well as what secret he was talking about, and how could I help. The young man smiled and said to take my time, assuring me that I would know everything if I came with him, and promised to help him. I asked how I could help and where we were going. After a brief silence, with a smile and a few slow tears, he said in a loud voice that he wanted me to save him and set him free. I assured him that I would help and asked him to tell me everything so that I could assist him without fear. His smile improved and the tears stopped as he said in a loud voice that he wanted to show me the buried secret. He asked me to come with him, promising that I would know everything. I was intrigued by his strange condition and felt curious about the secret he mentioned. I replied, saying that I would help and accompany him, but first I needed to know where we were going and how I could assist him. I wanted to know who he was and where he came from. The young man continued to smile and said, "I am Salim, and I have been trapped here for many years. The place we are in is filled with evil spirits and supernatural forces. I need your help to set me free and end this curse." I became worried and hesitant, but my curiosity pushed me to know more. I said to Salim, "Tell me more about this curse and how I can help you." Salim began explaining his horrifying story. Long ago, in a distant time, the place was subjected to a series of evil events that cursed the area and made it inhabited by malevolent spirits. Salim was kidnapped and imprisoned in this place by one of those spirits. And indeed, there was something strange about the place. There was a terrifying silence that prevailed over the desert surrounding the mountain, as if it held dark secrets. I decided to help Salim end this curse and set him free. The next morning, I woke up early and woke up my companions. I explained the situation to them and asked for their help. They were worried and afraid, but they decided to support me. We started our journey towards the top of the mountain. The rocks were sharp and the path was difficult, but we didn't give up. We climbed with courage and determination, and with each step, tension and excitement increased. We finally reached the top of the mountain, where there was an ancient temple radiating mystery. We entered the temple cautiously, and there was an eerie calmness inside. The evil spirits tried to stop us and prevent us from freeing Salim. They attacked us forcefully and violently, and our attempts to defend ourselves were feeble. But we didn't give up. I used the knowledge I gained on my journey to confront the evil spirits. I started casting spells and prayers, and my voice echoed in the dark temple. The evil spirits gradually weakened, and there was a light breaking through the darkness of the temple. It grew brighter with each vanishing evil spirit. After a fierce battle, we finally managed to defeat the evil spirits and and set Salim free. We thanked each other and felt joy and moved by the success we achieved. We returned to the camp and told everyone about the thrilling adventure we had experienced. I remembered how strong and brave my friends were and how much willpower they had to fight against evil. This experience became part of our special memories and proved to us the importance of friendship and solidarity in facing challenges. We continued our adventurous journeys together, always having trust in each other. And so my exciting story ended on the pages of the safari. I remembered this experience every time I narrated my story to my friends, and I realized that I have an inner strength that I can rely on in facing any challenge that comes my way.